the Houses of Parliament.
Yes.
And I want to speak to you now as the person who held the position of Deputy President at the time. Didn't you, as the executive, and by you I mean yourself at the time as Deputy President, President William Ruto, as the President, and the entire executive, did you not decide who should be Speaker of the National Assembly? Was that not part of the agreement?
No, we
that
did.
You mentioned?
It was in the shareholding agreement.
Okay. Did you decide who should be Speaker of the Senate?
Yes, it was in the shareholding agreement.
Did you decide who should be Majority Leader for both houses?
It was decided after the election.
Did you also decide who should chair each of the committees?
Yes, it was.
In both houses?
It was.
Didn't you also cause members of the party and the alliance at that moment to attend meetings at State House, to give them instructions on your agenda, what to vote for, how to vote?
Yes, we did.
And so the grand total of this was what? Control of the legislature by the executive?
It was the
So why?
The intention.
What was the intention?
The intention was to push the government's legislative agenda.
Okay, so this was a push that came from the executive.
Yes.
Are you then now surprised that members of National Assembly and the Senate are speaking the language of the executive when you yourself are a part of the executive making these decisions, yes, where the member of the Speaker of the Senate, the Speaker of the National Assembly, all came from the party that you rode on to power?
I think it was a very good.
If you are saying today that we don't have independent Houses of Parliament, aren't you then responsible for that? Because this was your doing with President William Ruto.
Yvonne, that's a very good observation. The intention was very noble. When we formed government, we had a manifesto, a great manifesto, bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Creating good business environment, lifting people from the bottom of the pyramid. We wanted a majority in Parliament to help us push that agenda. Okay? Where I differed with William Ruto is when we abandoned our agenda, our manifesto, and he started pursuing personal agenda. The housing levy was not part of our agenda of forcing people to pay taxes to build houses.
All right. I want us to come back and we will go step by step and talk about the affordable housing levy for just a moment. Yes. And you talk about seeking to have a majority in the House to push government's agenda.
Yes, yes.
That's all well and good. The Speaker of the Senate and the Speaker of the National Assembly, their role is not to push government agenda. Their role is to be arbiters.
Their work was to be good arbiters,
right,
to regulate debate and to protect the independence of the institution.
How would they do that if they were former party members and if they got those positions as part of an agreement for bringing votes to this administration? How would they be neutral?
It behoves upon a speaker when he assumes that position. Justin Bidan Muturi was nominated by TNA to be Speaker in 2013 and Jubilee in 2017. But that man had an impeccable record. You never saw him in a public rally doing empowerment and singing praise and worship to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Justin Muturi regulated debate and allowed everybody to speak. I'm sorry, supporting Uhuru Kenyatta or campaigning for him. What dignity spells out is that once you get the position of speaker, because you must come from somewhere, you can't come from the moon, you can't come from the air, you must come from somewhere. So when a